is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a funny layout for you. Um, so, as you know, I have basically killed my How to Kill a Kit with Style, so I made a new one. So, I have a couple of them. And I have this super fun cut file from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So, it is in one of the sparklers. The Sunday Sparkler. So if you are not signed up for that, you have got to get over to the shop and sign up for that. It comes out every Sunday. It's free. There's a free cut file. I know I used the one that came out in the last one. I've used that as well. So Jody is rocking the cut files lately. So this one says, "Hey boys," and I was like, oh my gosh, I have the perfect picture for this. So I am going to make a big shaker element. So I left pretty much everything on my mat. Then I glued the outline to this piece of packaging. And then I put the inside in it, which I can totally use again. Like it says, "Hey boys." I could have just used that as well, but I am going to actually back it with that because I really like the paper. But I'm just putting like the little insides and detail pieces so that it actually will look right. So because I had left them on my mat, I didn't lose any of them, which is super exciting because let's be honest, I feel like sometimes when I do a cut file, if I don't use it right away, I sometimes am missing some of the pieces. So there it is. There is the outline. So in order to make my shaker packet, I am going to cut down, oh, I guess I had to wait for it to dry. I thought it would be a good idea because I used wet glue to kind of let it dry. And then I got impatient. Look, so I was like, oh, I'll work on the background. Then I'm like, no, I'm going to work on this. So I just cut out the top, and I will fussy cut around this packaging. And then I will use the other side of the packaging for something else. So I did take some fun foam and just cut it in strips and put it around. Now I do have some like pre-cut strips on order from Redefine Creative, so hopefully those will be coming to my house soon. So those are easier, then you don't have to cut them in and they're all the same size. So I added my Into the Woods sequins, which they are just so cool. They're like sparkly trees. Like I love them. And I thought they were perfect for this layout. So I'm just going to add some of my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. And thank you, Sandy, for coming to my rescue because I was out and my order hasn't shown up yet. So she sent me some when I ordered from her shop. And so now I am set for a while, which is so awesome. So I go ahead and put that back on. Now it's not going to completely adhere. So I do have to add some more glue to the back, and then I just flip over my paper and just kind of guess where it's going to go and decide, yep, okay, that's cool. Like that's where it's going to land. So that is going to be the beginning of my title. So most of these supplies are from the My Mind's Eye Hey Mister. I don't think that I pulled too much from anything else. I do have a case of the Blahs over there to the left in case I need a few things. So this is my photo, and this is a picture of my son, my nephew, and one of my son's best friends. So during quarantine, they came over and Ryan had got a mullet. His dad cut it for him, which shocking. Like, that boy has had the same haircut since he had hair. Like, we have known them that long. And I could not believe my friend let him cut his hair like that. I was like, okay. So anyway, he comes over and Lucas is like, I want a mullet. I was like, no, it's terrible. And Sam's like, I'm going to do it. So I had to call my sister-in-law and I'm like, this is what the boys want to do. And she's like, whatever. And then we were chatting and we're like, well, they probably won't get girlfriends. So that's probably a bonus, you know? So we're like, sure, whatever. So I do have a layout of like the before and after, and then I still have to do the picture of them actually cutting the hair. But it was so funny. Like, they had white trash bags on, and they're sitting on a piano stool, and they're like using the clippers. I was like, oh my goodness. It was just crazy. So when all was said and done, I was like, okay, boys, I need a picture of your hair. And this is the picture they give me. I'm like, I didn't ask to see your muscles. I asked to see your hair. But you know what? They posed for a picture. And if you can get a 15-year-old boy to pose for a picture ever for a mom, like, I'm going to take it. Like, I can't really see your hair, but that's okay. So that's kind of the beginning of where my title is coming from. So my title is, Hey Boys, Show Me Your Hair, which just cracks me up to just think about it. So I didn't do a whole lot. I backed my photo with a couple of pattern pieces of paper. That pattern paper that has like the guys like with the dumbbells working out, I thought that was perfect. I added a piece that said, hey, to do and remember. And I did the light bulb with a question mark, like, is this really a good idea? Like, and then I am just going to finish it off with a couple of the Into the Woods sequins. And I am going to just do little clusters of 3 in several areas. So I will do one on that upper cluster, one on the lower, one by the light bulb, and then one at the top with the banners. So this is a very boy page, which I absolutely love. It was super fun. And it's so funny because it is very muted in relation to my How to Kill a Kit with Style for earlier this month. And so it's just a different piece to play with. So if you need to get your hands on these sequins, you can use my code Crystal15 to save 15%. And make sure you sign up for that Sunday Sparkler to get these amazing cut files. So I do have some close-ups for you. I do trim off those sides. So there is a little bit of that cut file, that top little cluster, and then I have another one of the bigger part of the cut file, and you can kind of see how that looks. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.